let's define purpose here. It's gonna be so interesting about your growth. And like I always say, once you feel the right word every day and you are disciplined, your day, you start growing well. You start checking the level of your income. You start you will start observing the level of your income, the level of your growth in your business and whatsoever. Okay. Now, now let me give you some analysis. Okay, I'm trying to observe the mic if it's working. Now, the analysis here is I like it practical. So the analysis here, please drop your comment. The aim here is we want to discuss about this book, Brian Tracy, like I always say for the newcomers. And then today we're talking about we are in chapter 7. Now, what is this book telling us? The book is trying to tell us that how to get how to get everything you want faster than you ever thought possible. How to get everything you want that you thought ever possible. Now let's discuss about these things. Now the reason why we are discussing this topic is every reader, every rich successful man tells you to read book. And I studied about them. Now I studied about Donald Trump. I studied about you see the rich. I mean the richest men. Now, when you aim, I studied about Elon Musk. I studied about Dangote, the richest African man in the world. Now, I studied about the richest African man precisely, not in the world. Now, I studied about all these guys. What do they do? I started studying about more rich people. I discovered that these guys, they read. And people like us, we don't like book. But now we don't have option than to read. Now, but because we are not consistent in reading, then let's watch video of the book. Let's talk about the book every day, at least one chapter in a day. So like today now we're going to be discussing one chapter in a day. If you read every day, one chapter in a day, you will start seeing your life, the advancements, the right thing to do, the errors you have been making, the ideas that make people feel, because life is about mentorship. Now, what you do when you read is that you tap what took them 10 years, their 20 years of experience in life, they put it down in book. Their 50 years experience in life, they put it down in the book. So now what took them 1 year to write everything, you're not tapping it. So every day you are tapping the idea. You're being mentored by them. Then you will discover that everything that would have made you fail, you will correct it because you are studying and it's shaping your mindset. So life is, once you understand this, when you understand this, please drop your comment, like, share, and support the program. Okay, now once you understand this, you will make a lot of results. Now, today I'm going to be going straight to the point. So, like, support the program, share, let us know, and be part of the program, please. Let us know how far. This is a way of encouraging us when you subscribe. It actually is not costing you anything. Just click on the subscribe button, and that is all. And then also the notification button just to let you know that we are live. It also helps to support us and encourage us to, like, okay, let's give value. Just one idea changes everything. The idea can change your finance. One idea, just one thing that you will listen to me, and it shaping your day. Don't allow anything to affect your day. Like I said, you know that we are building a city where there is no lack, a city where there is no debt, a city where it's always positivity. And everyone who did the experiment with me gave me the results. We said 3 days without you being angry, without you being worried, 3 days you being happy. Fight it. Some of the comments says that I tried to be happy, sir, but some people just made me angry and I couldn't control it. I say, just be happy, be positive. See, there's points there. I say, don't allow anybody to spoil your day. Even you can control your happiness, you can control the results. Always think of solution more, because the world have to offer errors, negative things. But you, what do you want to take in? So, well, these are things that I'm trying to explain here so that you could understand and then make the right decision. All right, now let's discuss about this goal. The goal, it has helped us a lot in setting up our goal. Like I said, for those who are spend money for your goal. Anything that your money cannot go for, you won't believe. Now, today's topic says, analyze your belief. All right, that's chapter 7. Can you see it well? All right, you see, I've played with it, I've toyed with it. All right, so analyze your belief. Now, what this book is trying to tell us here is very simple. The key word, your belief. Even the Bible says, blessed are those who believe and have not seen. The word believe. How can belief raise your level of finance? Because I'm after money, I love money, like I said. How can it raise your level of finance? How can it increase you? Is it actually believe or teach me practical thing of what to do? I want to teach you how to be a salesman, super salesman. Can you sell something? That is business. I'll teach you. I'm about to say things and I like it evidence. But you're not a business person. You work for somebody. I will teach you. Where does your salary go? How can your salary increase? Is it savings? Like I said before, savings can make you a millionaire, but savings can't make you a billionaire. No. You can only save to be a millionaire, while you can invest to be a billionaire. Now, what is your dream? Like, if in school, when you aim first, even when you know that you are not intelligent, now watch it. Because you know you are not intelligent and you are aiming first, you end up becoming second, third, or fourth. But when there's no aim, you go back. Now, the reason I'm explaining this is because when you aim high and then you are working towards it with all energy, you can get to that level. Now, another thing that helps you is your level of belief. I'm coming to that. The reason I'm saying this is because if your mind is in billions, if your mind is in billions, if you have 10 million, 2 million, you made a gain of 10 million, 2 million, 1 million, you won't be that, you won't lose control because you're just making this kind of money. You're like, there's a place your mind is. So you don't feel this amount as any amount again. But even when you don't have it, but you like, there's a place my mind is. So now is that let's use this money to discipline ourselves and develop more to be achieving goal. There's a crazy mindset. And now let's talk about it. Analyze your belief. Do you know that your belief affects your income? Your belief affects your income. Now there's a first part to read, which is this part, which I will definitely read it for you first before I give you the summary, because I don't want you to be bored while reading every. No, let's talk about it. Okay. Analyze your belief. Please drop a comment where you're watching from. Let us know, and then support, subscribe, share, copy the link, share to your WhatsApp status, to your Facebook, whatsoever. This is only means of supporting. Just one person, just your sharing can help a soul. All right, God bless you. So the only thing that stands between the only thing that stands between a man and what he wants from life is often mainly the will to try and the faith to believe that it is possible. The willingness to try and the faith that it is possible. What is that thing that you want to try that you've been procrastinating? The number one chairman or president of procrastination is Engineer P.A.J, me. Hey Jesus. I can procrastinate. See, I can procrastinate to the extent that I don't know. I will do this, I will do this, I will do this, I will do this. Don't we? I will start giving an excuse that I'm busy because I no. I start taking responsibility for my own actions. I need to help myself till now. So because I know that I will procrastinate, I'll start saying it out so that people will know. You know that engineer, you said this thing, but you did not do it. So because I do not want to fail and I don't want people to look at me that I'm not a straightforward person, I start becoming disciplined so that they will know that once this person say A is A. Because your word is your wealth. Once people see, it is not easy to say the truth sometimes. But you see the truth in business and transaction. Once people mark you that whatever you say is the truth, they will trust their capital in your hand. See, sometimes don't try to dive it like this to fit in. Sometimes, since you know that you are building this real wealth with the person, it's going to take a longer time. Don't be greedy. Speak the truth and build it. Let people know your true worth. Let people know your true worth. I mean, your word. Your word is your investment. Your word is your capital. I'm telling you. What do you use your capital to do? Remember that when you're speaking the truth, you won't be afraid to take more actions. Word. See, when you say, I want to do this by this time, you hit it. You're going to get results. And then how to speak it. Then also, in business, there are many ways of growing, which you will learn. I'm going to be teaching you as we go on. How to say the right word. How to say a word, even if it's not working yet. Now, your belief. Now, I am making 10 million, but you're not making it yet. You have to speak it that you're making it. It is your word. Because are you working towards it? Yes. As when you're not working towards it, that means you're lying. So since you're working towards it, you have to speak it so that your mind, your inner self have to get to work. Because you are saying it already. So your brain has to start thinking. The energy has to rise because you have said it. So you're working towards it. Are we together? Now, it is your belief system that we're talking about now. So when you're working towards it, you have said it. So your mind and everything is working towards it. Now, you cannot believe what you did not work. You cannot believe what you don't trust. You cannot put your money on something that you do not believe. And then it says something here. It said, the only thing that stands between a man and what he wants from life is often merely the will to try it and the faith to believe it is possible. If you do not believe that it is possible, you won't have that energy to go more. He said here, let me just be paraphrasing. He said, Proverbs chapter 23, he's a Christian, paraphrasing. Verse 7, he say that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Let's dance to another one. Belief creates an actual fact by Dr. William James. Now, he's giving us different stories here and different men talking here that the belief creates an actual act. Belief creates an actual fact. Now, let's talk about it. How much do you believe that you can make today? How much do you believe that you can make in a space of 1 week? And how much do you believe that you can make in a space of 1 month? I don't want to tell you 1 year, 6 years. which is very powerful if you can be disciplined. But even if you can be disciplined, start the discipline from small goals and achieve the bigger one. Like I said, I told you here earlier, I said, and like I said, I told you earlier, it's very important. Okay. Like I said, I told you earlier that you should write your goal. And I'm saying it to the new people right now. It is important you write your goal. Now, and then you're going to analyze it. We're talking about belief. Now, when you write your goal, it's important you spend money to write your goal. Sometimes it's because we are lazy, we cannot write our goal. And I said to you, let's do it practical so that you can start today. Let's do it practical. I've said it in our previous videos about research from 1121. Yes, researchers till now have discovered that people who write their goals are not more than 3%. And people who have their goal in their hearts are not more than 13%. Then the rest 83% or 87% precisely are those who do not have goals at all. Then in the long run, you will discover that those who wrote down their goals are richer and achieve their goals higher than the rest people. Those who have their goals in their hearts are better than those who did not have a goal at all. Then I always say, try to aim first in everything you do. When you write a goal down, check the ones that you have written before. Go back to your years, the goals that you wrote, maybe your church told you to write goals or whatever. You discover that you are true with it. Go and check. Now, can you write the goal that you will own a car? You will buy a house. Write at least 100 goals according to what it is saying in this book. I'll just say, doing a little recap. At least 100 goals or more, but it should be 100 plus. Now, when you write them, because the moment you are writing, when you get to 20, you are tired. You don't even know what to write again. You just keep writing. Now, when you look at the goals, which one will I achieve first in a space of 1 day, 1 week? Then you start adding discipline to achieve it. When you achieve it, you mark it down. Now, like I said, for those who cannot buy board, you can buy just a cardboard paper, just 2 cardboard paper. Then tier 1, gum 1, then tier 1, and then be pinning it or write it down. Whatsoever, write it in the cardboard board, pin it, or whatsoever. Be looking at it. Let your eyes be seeing it. The Bible says, as far as your eyes can see, that I've given unto you. You know, the power of seeing attracts, increase the power of belief. Since you cannot see it from your inside, when you write it down and you're seeing it every time, there's a new energy that rises to achieve it. Now we are trying to analyze your belief. Your belief can make you so wealthy. You cannot believe what you do not trust. You cannot put your money on what you do not believe. Because if you're putting your money in what you do not believe, you will might not getting it. Mostly all those money that when we put our money, we are still afraid. And at the end, you see that our fear, it will work out because we are afraid. You know, so most of the errors that we do is that we are afraid of this. And because they convince us, we put our money and we are afraid. And when you put your money, you are still afraid. There's no this energy. You will end up losing that money out of experience. Now, but when you believe in something without any iota of doubt, I use the word without any iota of mendacity, of guilt, you so much believe in, it will help you to learn more in that business or whatever you're doing. And the more you are learning with the belief, you start seeing results. See, the first thing is you have to believe in yourself. The best development you will give is in yourself. The best growth is in yourself. The income, how much do you believe in yourself that you can earn? Now, when you believe in yourself, what is the project that you want to work on and you believe in that they can make you grow? The power of belief. Are you getting the point? Okay, let's dance some later. Okay, let's play. It's okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna tell a story about Napoleon here. Hmm? Then he said, the headline after analyze your belief. Okay, what are the things to make you analyze your belief? Change your thinking, change your life. I think I was talking, that was what I was saying here. Okay, now let's just glance through a little reading here and then I'll finish it up. All improvement in your life comes from changing your belief about yourself. All improvement in your life comes from changing your belief about yourself and your possibilities. Personal growth comes from changing your belief about what you do and about what is possible for you. Would you like to double your income? Of course you would. Here is the question. Do you believe that it is possible? And how would you like to triple your income? Do you believe that it is possible as well? And then when it comes to money, your mind, you're so serious like me. Once you say, would you like to double your income? Would you like to triple your income? Do you believe it? Please write it down. As you're learning from me, as you're watching from me, write it down. Also, let us know where you're watching from, your location and whatever. First, once you believe, okay, just do you know that your income has been tripled, doubled for the past years? Go check now, analyze it. Before, because just that now the money is not enough for you because the lives are increasing. But discover that your income increased. If you are working for somebody, if you have been working for people, you discover that your income has increased. If you're doing a business, you discover that income has increased. That means you can double your income. Then that means you can triple your income. First is to have a mindset that, okay, now I want to double my income. The moment you say, I want to double my income, you know what happens? You send a signal. That's what I said, the reticular context that I explained in the last page, in the previous one. Now, that reticular context is your brain. There's one small signal in your brain. So the moment you send it there, once you say, I want to double my income, there's a new energy. You're putting the brain into thinking, okay, what I will do. I want to increase it. I just have to increase it. I want to double my income. And then you now say it out. The moment you say it out, you're putting yourself under pressure, you're putting your brain to work, and then you're putting your body system, everything to achieve it. Now, the moment you speak it out, it starts increasing your level of belief. Like the deals I'm going to be closing this morning, I said, I want to let her know the truth. I want to tell her this and I want to explain the analysis. I want to explain everything to her and I'm ready for the consequences. But in my heart, I so much believe that I'm going to pull it through and it will be pulled through. See, I don't have a doubt that when I talk to this client, there's going to be a result. I so much believe. In fact, there's no plan B. The moment you believe so much, see, there's a triggerness and there's a way. And your belief is that you are speaking the right thing. Come on. That is why I said men believes you when you build your word, that your word is your word. All right. So we'll talk about that. But let's analyze this. So to change your thinking, change your lifestyle, change your life. So the moment you change your thinking, your life will start transforming. Now watch it. When you think of lack, you lack. When you think of owning something, there's a positive mindset. Now, what is your thinking? Change your thinking, you change your life. Understand that this life, let me bring it down. It's time for us to understand growth. Let's take this thing to another level now. I want to teach you something. Let's take it to another level. Gosh. Let's talk about your growth. Are people look down on you? I want to define something. Are people look down on you? What do you say? What is your language? Let me enter you a little bit. Have people look down on you? Do people trust you? Have people betrayed you? What is your motivation? What have you been telling yourself? Like I said, what people say about you does not matter. It is what you say about yourself that matters. Let me, you can lie to everybody that you're happy, but you can't lie to yourself. The pressure, the calls that are coming in are far. But you believe that you can solve it, but you need time. It is your belief. Hear me? People can wave you, but they cannot wave your belief. When you are so much stubborn to what you want, the business you want to do, the business you want to build, the result you have been thinking about, hear me? You are the result that you seek for. You are the result that you want. You see, there's a place we go to, they work on your mindset, and when they finish working on your mindset, Jesus, at this juncture, I want to work on your mindset. Your mindset will help you to believe. If you have the wrong mindset, it affects your inside and affects your results. That is why we're talking about belief here, because it is time to understand that result is all you are all the result you seek for. The result you seek for, you are the result that you're seeking for. That money you are looking for, you are the wealth you are seeking for. I'm telling you. Now let's discuss about it. It is your level of belief. About to shake the table. And I said, let me enter you a little bit. We are looking for connections. People are looking for connections. People are looking for something. You're like, God, if I can be connected. What is your belief? What is this thing that I believe so much? See, when you believe this, see, there's a modality in the power of the belief. There's this energy and the power of belief. Come on. Let me talk to you a little bit because this is very important. I need to touch this thing. Do you know the power of belief? That when I believe this thing so much, even when people are telling you, no, 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 listen, your belief will help you to analyze it. Listen, there is no regret in believing something. There is no regret in learning. See, the moment you believe, unless I don't want to assume, and something did not go according to the way you believed it, what happened? You have learned from it, and you have learned a better way to achieve it, better than the person who do not believe at all and the person who is not taking action. Listen, your level of wealth will come the moment you believe, and then you are consistent. Your mind is growing to achieve the goal. Hear me? You wrote a goal. You can't when you write a goal, you must learn to believe it. The reason why I said, right, is it car, is it house, is it properties or whatever you want to do? Hear me? Cash. Let's talk about it. Now, the moment you write it, because you are writing the goal of what you want to achieve and you are writing 100 lists. Now, you might not believe it. Let me help you. And you might not believe it. And because you might not believe it, the energy aren't there, right? So that is why when you write and you place it on the wall, the more you see it, the more ideas come, the more you start drawing. There's a spirit or there's an attraction of what you see. At the end, you start believing it. And when you start believing it, you will start seeing ideas and energy will keep rising to achieve that goal. You hear me? Gosh, write your goal. Write your goal and place it on the board. The Bible says, write your plan, write your goal, and make it easy so that anyone can run, anyone who sees it can run with it. What is your goal? Are you learning from it? Do you understand the the principle of results? Get this result is very important. Are we following? All right, let's dance to it. Your belief. Okay, then the other one said, your master program for success. You know, now I will talk about this master program for success. Is exactly what I'm saying. That says self concept. This self concept talked about. Okay, let me do a little. Okay, perhaps the greatest breakthrough in the 20th century, the greatest breakthrough. So you are seeing what somebody has studied, analyzed, what they have passed through. Now giving you this particular message to tell you what you are tapping from them. So perhaps the greatest breakthrough in the 20th century in the field of human potential was the discovery of self-concept. Everything you do or achieve in your life, every thought, feeling, or action is controlled and determined by your self-concept. So this your self-concept, that's the belief that I'm explaining to you. That's what I'm trying to explain to you about your self-concept. That everything you believe is you. Everything you decide is you. Your results, your determination, your growth, everything is in you. Now, when you take this thing and you go out, do not allow anything to affect your day negatively. Everything should be positive. That is why every morning you wake up, you listen to the video, you take in something and you go and plan. Sometimes if you don't have a plan, it will help you. When you see that you don't have what to do, you are thinking. The next thing is take a book and read. Go to my messages. Listen to me. You'll be edified. There's a positive mind, and then strike it. You just have to keep pushing till you achieve that goal. You don't need to give up. The rich focus on solution. The poor focus on problems. Which one are you? Which level do you want to belong? So I'm telling you now, focus on solution and then ignore the problem. The solution will always solve the problem. So we are in chapter 7 and we are analyzing everything about this chapter. Now you're saying that you're reading chapter 1, even they are reading chapters in a book, you are gaining from me. I hope you're writing down. It's very important. Okay, garbage in, garbage out. Alright, among in the chapter. These are ways to analyze your belief. So we have talked about change your thinking, change your life. The moment you change your thinking, the moment your life will start changing. Be positive. Think about it. The power of possibility. Changing. If you have a wrong thinking that you do not believe in yourself, the moment you change it that you believe in yourself, you're going to do this. This is what it's all about life. Wealth is mindset. Wealth is mindset. Let me give you an example like this. People believe that they are fighting you. Okay, some people believe that, oh, they are fighting me. Once something fails, because of where they grew up from, where they grew up, you're like, they are fighting me. Devil do not want my progress. Devil does not have a right in your life. Even a businessman passed through challenges. Go and study the history of Elon Musk. How he failed. I was watching the video. I was watching when they started. The cars, the Tesla's car, God. How he failed. He did the car and then thousands, they were now returning the cars back. He was not afraid. He gave them guarantee, so the cars were spoiling anyhow. They're bringing it back to the garage. He sleeps in his garage because he what he believes. Today, go and check Tesla. Go and check the network of Tesla. The same thing he did in SpaceX. Jesus. Man, the rich people failed a lot, but the failure does not affect them because they believe that they will succeed. He said to me, I always follow him. He said, I so much believe. He said it. So that belief is what takes him. So no matter what people are saying, he just keep trying. There was a time he kept trying and he went bankrupt. I'm telling you that they had to leave where they are living and adjust. And he continued with his last money. I'm telling you, Elon Musk is just crazy. Crazy, so crazy to what he believes. And he's one of the person that told me that he does not believe in the educational system. That it was somebody that created it. That the educational system does not help you to grow. There's a limit to what it takes you to. Elon Musk. See, I love that man, the way he thinks. The word has said, he's not good, he's just genius. God. I said a story about him. Now, this boy started reading at the age of 6. He was reading. In fact, he loves reading. He read books of discovery and the rest, believe. You know what I'm talking about, these great men? Because when they speak great men, you might think that they didn't pass through. Man, these guys, you discover that you have not even done 10% of what they did. And so don't envy them. So his mindset, nobody's fighting you. So when you pass through pain and you lose money, there's a belief system that does not shake your mind and does not shake the concept. Just know that I'm gonna get it. You know, okay, like what Thomas Edison said. He said, I find 10,000 ways to get it right. You know, in fact, let's play on garbage in, garbage out. All right, okay. While I'm doing that, ignore and export. Now, this garbage in is what you're saying what you have in your inside is what you give. So if you have wrong things, what you give out. Garbage in, garbage out. I believe you understand about it. Now, even Thomas Edison was expelled in school. Look at many great people today. I call them motivationals. There are people that when people look down on them, in my area, in my country, if you're not educated, if you don't go to school, you're not respected. But it's called that those who did not go to school because of intimidation, they learn business, they fight, and those who go to school end up working for those who do not go to school because they have another IQ of I want to own this, I want to own this, and then they start working, start getting skills and the rest. But the people who go to school, they're analyzing, and then remember that I'm not saying school is bad. I'm only saying that your belief system help you to achieve the goal. Work on your belief system. Now, like I tell my loved ones, I said they can only teach you 5%. It's not even up to 5% of your growth. But to get that 95% is your belief and your personal development. You want to learn, you want to be above your master. You want to learn above your master. Your master have taught you everything he knows. You are the one to improve on it. But you tell me, he or she did not tell me everything. Listen, he or she have told you what they can't tell you. They've given you that elementary basis. So you are the one to improve on it, increase on it, learn, widen your knowledge because you understand the root already. They've given you a root. Your level of belief improvement will now take you above that level. Education is just like 2%. It's just a phase to start. It is now you taking the advantage of education to know how to read, the processes, and then improve on it. What is your belief? How much can you make? What do you believe that you can make you become that level, that growth you seek for? Your belief. Work on your belief, even if there's a doubting Thomas in your mind. Sometimes work on it, work on your mindset. Believe in the system. Because that practical thing I did, see you're saying that is working. Are you saying it? Uh-huh. So I told you. All right. You said we shouldn't try that, like we are still learning. But I know I so much believe that it will work. Now, because I believe it will work, I don't know, I have 100% believe that it will work. And now you see it's working. And I'm going to tell you about it. You know. Now, there's nothing like, okay, this run, this is, mm-mm. And I had in mind, I did my calculation. The more you do practical every day, because you see, you have learned now. Now, watch me. The more you do practical every day, the more you are learning and the more you are improving. And as you're improving, at the end, there might be challenge. You say, but I've been doing this thing. It happens. Then you learn again. You continue. The more there's a continuity, the more there's an improvement, and your level of belief start increasing. And the moment your level of belief start increasing, you start seeing yourself getting results. Your belief is your life. You don't believe what you don't see. So what happened? When you believe it in your mind, you start seeing it so much, and then it start coming into reality. So you must see something from your mind before doing. You have already seen that you are going out. So you already saw yourself that you're going to enter a car and have this project, and I'm going to the office, and I'm going to. You have seen it from your mind. And when you see it in your mind, you have already believed it. That is why you're taking your bath. That's why you're dressing up to enter that car that you have seen, because you believed it already. And you're going to that destination. At the end, you're in the destination. You already believed it. Your belief is not the physical. Your belief is the inside, because you have seen it from the inside. So what did you see from your inside that you have believed? So when you see yourself being rich, hey God, I want to be fast. I'll be jumping, I'll be coming back. Jumping means because my mind is taking me to the other side and I'll come back. You hear me? You want to improve in your business? Yeah, let me hit this point. So garbage in, garbage out. You understood it, right? Ignore and expect. Because of time, I have to hit this thing, very important. Okay, now, okay, ignore and expect. Ignore the negative aspect. That's what Edison, Thomas Edison was saying here. Also Albert Einstein was also sent home from school as a young man with a learning disability. Now, what they were telling this man was Albert Einstein. Please, you can talk about it. What they were telling him is that he cannot learn. He can't learn because of his learning disability. Somebody told you you cannot grow, and then you believe. But then Albert Einstein had to go and prove the person wrong, and then at the end become the greatest discovery of all time. Proved the person wrong. When they tell you A and they look down on you, it does not affect your life. It is you. Are you looking down on your own self? Are you looking down on yourself? Thomas Edison, the same thing. He was sent off of school that he cannot amount to anything. But he was the one that introduced, he discovered the greatest thing in the current century, the light. They hear me. It's not about what people say, it's about what you believe. Ignore what the errors of what people are saying. Ignore what people say and focus on your belief. Learn from everything, but do not let the negative thing define your success. As you go out today, as you plan your day, the earth offers negative things, but you have a city in your mind, what you believe. Some people might say, bring this to get this. Listen, what do you believe? What is this thing you are building? Forget what people say. There's a city you are building. That city is so rich. The city is one of the richest in the world. The city is the richest in your state. You have that mindset. The city is the richest in your state. The city is the richest in the world, in your world. Come on. What will you do? The city that I'm building. You are building a city. There's a city you're building. And in this city, there is no lack. In this city, food is no more your problem. In this city, even if you don't have the money, listen, hear me. In this city, there is growth every day. In this city, there will be learning every day on how to grow the business. In this city, I'm doubling my income. In this city, this is the best place to be. The city is your mind. You are the one to define how the city work. The world. I'm driving a car. This city, I'm going to drive car in this city. The city has a car for me, and I'm seeing it. The city only accepts positivity and does not accept negativity. The city. The city. It's time to build a city for yourself. When you build this city, nobody shame takes. You see this city? Build a city. Sometimes I feel high, but I'm controlling it. You can build a city for yourself. You can build a happy city for yourself. Remember to subscribe. Remember to drop your comment where you're watching from. Remember to share the link. All right, are you learning from this? All right, let's have some fun. Are you bet? You are better than you know. You are better than you know. The truth is, do you believe that you are better than you know? You are living a life based on the level of knowledge you have. You are living a life based on you don't want to increase. You are believing a life based on your belief, what you see now, not what you're seeing in your inside. And your inside sometimes, okay, let me tell you something now. Some of you that are watching, because I have to talk to your spirit. Sometimes you see yourself talking to crowd. Sometimes you see yourself, I'm entering your spirit now. So the spirit and the spirits are communicating. Sometimes you see yourself, it's just like a picture or an image. See yourself talking to crowd. Sometimes you're seeing yourself driving. You drive a car and you're happy with your loved one. Sometimes you've seen yourself in a house, in a mansion, just like imagination, just like a picture that comes in. And sometimes you've seen yourself this good life. It comes like a picture, just like in imagination. You see yourself talking to crowd. You see yourself now. You see those things you see. How you can build it in your city. You already have it in your city, but you're allowing the physical thing to affect you. Do you know that you are better? Do you know you have more? Let me say exactly what he said here. He said you are better than you know. See, you are far better than you know. Do you know that where you are now, you never believe that you can do the things that you are doing? If they tell you before that you can do this thing, you will never believe. This means you can do more. That's the truth. See, it is about make up your mind that you want to learn and you want to improve. See, when you start doing this thing, you start helping your level of belief. And when you start helping your level of belief, you start seeing growth. You start seeing growth. So the aim here is you can do more than you believe. Then, secondly, again, I want to be talking exactly the book. You are really better than what you know. I'm telling you. And then the next one says, okay, let me just give you a fact of you are better than you know. Then he said something. He said, the fact is that you have more potentials than you could ever use in your entire lifetime. More potentials, potentials that you have not used at all. I'm telling you. Then he said, no one is better than you, and no one is smarter than you, including me telling you. I'm not smarter than you. You are smarter than everybody. You have not used that. See, your level of IQ, you have never used up to 2%. So you are just smarter and better in different area at different time. I'm telling you life. That's what he's saying here. So now that you know that no one is better than you, even the person that you're looking up to is not better than you. You are far better in this area, different area, than you know, and that him they know. And let me tell you, when you're working for someone, it's because they know that they can't do it. That's why they're telling you to do it. You are too good. When I tell you you are good, I'm trying to give you. I'm trying to tell you the truth. You have not see. There's a lot you possess inside of you, even you know. Now it is time to improve and grow in your level of finance. Grow in that thing. Believe it and grow because of time. He said here that you are genius. Now, he said here that you're a genius. Then I want to summarize it. He said, your job is to find out which intelligent. This means you are very intelligent. And he said, your responsibility to yourself is to cast off all this self-limiting belief and accept that you are an extraordinary, capable, and talented person. Are you seeing it? This means you are a genius. Believe me, you are good. You just need to be activating it. You are good. See, you are good. You are lacking because you do not believe in yourself. There is lack in your life because you have not really disciplined yourself to work it out, to believe in yourself. You have not really disciplined yourself. That is the reason why you're lacking. Once you believe, so much belief, and you make this move, and you keep, there's an energy that comes in. There's a decision that you want to make ahead. You want to start planning. You want to start making goals. See, your belief attracts results. See, like I said, and I've been saying it right on time. You are the attraction of what you believe. Whatever you believe, you attract. When you always see lack, when will I raise the money? You lack. I don't know when. You are attracting lack. But when you discipline your mind, it's not easy. That's why you listen to message. See, I like I said, on my phone, you know what I do? I keep strolling. I keep strolling. I keep strolling. I keep strolling. Okay? I keep strolling. Oh, somebody died. I don't care. That's not what I want to listen to. I keep strolling. Wow, somebody made money. How did they make the money? Interesting. Learn how to make money. Wow, I want to learn this. Man, the problem in Nigeria is too much. I don't want to know. I define what I see. How to create wealth. Oh, this man is talking about wealth. I listen to the man every time. The man's message will keep pumping in my phone. I create my mindset. I create my surrounding. I create my surrounding. I create my mindset. I create my growth. I create my growth. Are you getting the point? Then you become genius. So you are good. Then you start doing some things. Your mind, you start pushing. You don't even know when you start doing some things. That's the truth. You won't even know. All right? Because of time. Okay. Your beliefs are acquired, not inborn. Now let me explain it to you. Your beliefs are acquired, not inborn. That means you acquire your belief. Now, when they give birth to you, but for Muslim, you see, and they talk about this religion, Muslim. Now, for Christian, they talk about the religion Christian. So you end up for traditionalists and the rest, herbalists, precisely, African. Now, we all grew up having a religion, a man to serve. A man always look for who to serve. A man wants to be served, wants to serve, and wants to be served. A man always look for this particular thing they want to serve. They search for it. They just want to believe that there is this history I've said that a man look for who to serve. They want to serve, just like a man, when a man marries, he already have who they look up to, the parents. They have served the parents all his day life. So he wants somebody to serve him. So that's why he's looking for a wife that can respect and honor him. I'm coming to that. The reason I'm saying this is because your beliefs are acquired, not inborn. Now, it means that as you're growing, there's a belief that you're trained to believe. So you're not born just believing this. You were trained to believe this. This means you can untrain yourself not to believe this. You can also train yourself to believe new things. So you're not born to believe this particular thing. So this means the way you learn to believe this religion, I'm using religion, you can different things, including growth, including learn. You can also train yourself to learn, to unlearn those things that have not helped you to grow and learn and believe. And learn a new process of belief and the thing that you believe that it is right. So now you are not born. Hmm? Your belief are not acquired, eh? Not an inborn. Your belief are acquired, sorry, not inborn. That was trying to explain you. So now your belief system, you can unlearn to learn. So when you're believing the negative things, you have been believing errors, can you unlearn it? Can you unbelieve it? Because you are trained to believe the wrong thing. It's not easy. Discipline comes in. See, let me tell you something. You want to grow, eh? And the moment you accept the fact that you want to grow, what happens is that discipline comes to play. It is not easy to be disciplined, but your wealth lies in this word, discipline. When you are disciplined, it improves your belief, even when you are not ready to do it. But because you do not have option, there are certain times that we don't allow the strength to read. But the discipline says you have to. So now I'm not doing it because I am not ready. I'm doing it because I don't have option. Discipline says consistency. Even when I'm not in the mood to read, the mood I'm not in the mood does not define my success. It does not define, in fact, I'm not in the mood has caused more harm than makes a man successful. So I'm not in the mood does not give me I'm not in the mood does not make me not to do what I'm not supposed to do. Discipline will help you to conquer I am not in the mood. It is not I'm not in the mood, it's about discipline to do what you're supposed to do. Not I'm not in the mood. Are you getting the point? And the discipline improves your belief. So there are certain times that you're not in the mood, you just want to watch film for those who like noise. You just want to do this one. But your discipline says this is the right thing to do. This is not what you're doing. You see? So when I start imputing these things in your brain, go out for the day. You see, when you learn this thing and you go out, you start seeing your level of result. These are the things you take in every day. Take these things every day and you start seeing your growth. The discipline to learn, to sit down and learn. Every day, 1 hour before I leave, even when you're not in the mood, play the odd video. Let it just keep ringing. Just be driving, just be moving, be listening. A discipline to follow. The discipline is the result. You follow. Think of yourself differently. Think of yourself that you are good. Think of yourself differently from what people look at. See, you are good. You are a genius. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. My time is up. My time is up. You're a genius. So we're dealing on this chapter one. We're done, sure. Okay? Select. Okay. He said, I've already said already. Think that you're different already. So I'm telling you, your personality is different. Who you are is different. It is your personal life. Alright, so select the belief you want. I said it already. Select the belief you want. What you can unlearn to learn. What do you believe? There's a city you're building inside of you. Decide it. As the moment you believe it, you aim it. Just imagine that there was a belief store, a very much like a computer software store, where you could purchase a belief to program into your subconscious mind. If you could choose any set of belief at all, which belief would be the most helpful to you? Now, just imagine you enter into a computer store and you can purchase a belief. What kind of belief will you purchase? And you can purchase a belief. What kind of purchase will you believe? What kind of belief will you purchase precisely? Now, this means there's a negative one, there's the one that you'll be a middle life, there's the one that you'll be so rich, and there's the one that you will never lack. Which one will you purchase? And when you purchase it, you are saying, say you believe it. The same thing. Hey, Jesus. And you get to this picture. Believe. It's the key. It helps you. Discipline. It helps you to be disciplined. It helps you to say, okay, even when I'm not in the mood, I have to. Because I believe in this thing. Not my mood. I believe in this thing. And I will do it even when I'm not ready. See, sometimes you don't need to be ready for success. I mean, when you see a successful thing, and you say you're not ready, you don't need to be ready. You just have to keep doing it because you don't have option. Even when you're not in the mood, you don't. In fact, I'm not in the mood does not justify anything safe. I don't care if I'm not in the mood. I just have to because I really have to do it. Are you getting the point? All right. So this is it. Look for the good. Mm? Okay, let me give you an example. Look for the good. If your beliefs are positive enough, you will seek the valuable lesson in every setback or difficulty. You will confidently believe that there are many lessons that you have to learn on the road to achieving and keeping your ultimate success. So you will always believe in that goal to achieve that ultimate success. You are good. You're a genius. That is what the book told us here. All right. This is so interesting. I've just summarized everything for you. The secret of a salesman, a sales manager. Okay, now for those who are doing business, you want to sell. The story here is very simple. I have to finish this chapter for you. All right. So I'm just done. It says, um, he sells a car, and then he's not his own. And then what he does is then he drove the car to his wife to the he drove this particular car home. And the wife was like, why did you bring this car here? You know we don't have the level of this car. He said, I want to believe that I will own this car and I want to be seeing it. And then he said he drove the wife to the church and people were looking at him. He said the moment he entered the car, he always believed that he's rich. The moment he parked the car, even while in church and he's looking at it, I'm just paraphrasing it. It was like, oh, I'm a rich man. People are looking at me. I'm a rich man. He said that belief made them believe, and that belief made them requested that they want to buy this car. Somebody's now asking, what do I do that it sells a car? He connected somebody. See, your belief system works. See, do something that will make you believe in yourself, that will motivate you to always think positive about yourself, about your growth, your belief system. See, when you look at yourself, don't look at yourself that you're poor. You are not poor. You are the rich discovering your identity. Look at the things you own, even if you just need to just appreciate it and say, wow, I got this. I got this. I'm a rich person. And then you just keep working and think positive. You attract positive. Build a city in your world. This is it. This is the message for today. Build a city of I own this, I have this, and I'm working towards it. Look at your goal every day. Have you looked at your goal today? Make sure you look at the goals today. For the new people, write at least 100 goals. Look at it. Spend money to have a board, even if it's 15,000, which is $10, all right, or $5, or 100 naira, less than $1. You know, just have something. Just buy a cup of paper. You know, whatever. Just be looking at it. Make sure you look at it today. Then decide, don't allow anybody to spoil your day. Make your day the best. Your belief system. If you analyzed your belief, you understand now. You grow your belief. You understand your belief. You unlearn to learn more on your belief and then take action. Make sure you get results today. Believe in whatever you're doing. As you're going out today, you're planning your day today, make sure that your belief system is working in you and you're in a city where there's no lack. You're in a city where they're improving. It's not about I'm not ready. It's about the discipline of doing what I need to do and I have to do it. Whether I'm ready or I'm not ready. This is the result. Like I always say, life is so sweet when you understand the secret to great wealth. Take responsibility for your finance or get to taking orders for the rest of your life. You are either a master of money or a slave to it, your choice. I don't know your friend in that page. Stay tuned. Like I always tell you, please share, like, drop your comment, drop your location. As you're coming in to watch while we drop the video, let us know and then always share the link on your status or WhatsApp, Facebook, anywhere, TikTok, and so on. Just to support us. Your one, just a share can help your life. Just a share can change somebody's mindset and become successful. And that came from you. You have helped a life. It's always attract result to you. You won't know how to go back. They are all investment. Investing in your life, investing among people, working on people's mindsets to start believing the right thing. Listen, become rich and be around the circle of those that are rich. And the circle of those that are rich are first from mindsets. So you train the people who look around you to have the right mindset with you so that when you talk, they can talk your language, not talking errors and then take you down. There's a city you build. All right. God bless you. If you enjoyed the program, you're liking the program, please support us to encourage us more. But without your encouragement, we do it. But we need you to be part of the team. God bless you.